Alright, Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Double honors to my bishops, apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the brothers out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth. Shalom to the Harvakarim out there, which means peace to the elect. I'm the brother Amath, and I want to do this video because I had a spiritual encounter. And here in DC, we have the word of the week. And this week was the word devoted, and Shar Duquar, that was his word. And I was working, man, and this lady was bigging me up, like giving me a lot of compliments as far as how hard I was working. It was hot outside, but I wasn't gonna, I wouldn't have that quit in me. So, but she seen that, and her last compliment was, she said it real enthusiastically, devoted. And I was like, like, you can't make this up, man, so here I am. So this is the word devoted for Google. I just like, sometimes I like to grab Google definitions and go to Edamon. So it says very loving or loyal, very loving, and this truth is a love. Brothers is loving, sisters too, sisters be helping out a lot. So this is the Edamon. Please forgive me, I am, tired. It's 12:25 at night. It says set apart a vow, meaning characterized by devotion, ardent, zealous, strongly attached, sense of giving up, especially to some harm or evil, and it's truth. We understand, like, there's going to be a lot of hurt, harm, and evil coming towards the people that's not of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? And that word ardent is synonymous with the word zealous, right? Because it said set apart a vow, meaning characterized by devotion, ardent, zealous. So it says ardent is the word that means fiery, like I'll have a strong passion towards, and it's truth, man. You see, like, that's devotion, that's a part of us, man, and the one thing about us, man, we don't want to see that fiery trial. Let me read, this is Luke 21 verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man, right? If you don't got a clean conscience, and you've been still, messing around and knowing what you've been needing to do, you're not going to want to stand. You're going to want to tuck and hide. Even the scriptures say that, right? But we want to be counted worthy to escape these things are going to come. What these things are going to come? Famine, death, by the sword, by the gun, nuclear missiles especially, to see that and to get hit by that and to feel that and then know that you messed up. And then be in the kingdom and have everlasting shame and contempt, you don't want that. This is 2 Peter 1 verse 3. According as his divine power have given unto us all things that pertain unto life and godliness. We don't want to be evil. We want the kingdom to where it's going to be righteousness. Our kids and daughters are going to be safe, wives, nobody's going to defile them. You ain't got to worry. There's going to be no worry in the kingdom. They're going to have fresh air, That's what we're looking towards, man, pertaining to life, not death, man, because this thing brings forth life and peace. Like, even though we suffer, but this word, man, when we're out there working, we're out there doing these videos or out there on the street, we're not worried about that over there. We're worried about this right here. And whoever has questions, we answer them, and to the best, and we do what we need to do, man. And this is our focus, and we love it. What is the Shar Baja? But he just said something about focus. I didn't watch the video, but I seen the title and I was like, yeah, man, that's good. Well, do I watch it tomorrow? It says, pertaining unto life and godliness through the knowledge of him that have called us to glory and virtue. And this truth, man, you got to be virtue. Virtue is another word for virtue is like a high standard of living, high morals, right? You don't like to deal with other men's wives. Ain't gonna be we're not gonna be side ninjas and things of that nature. We're not out there eating pork and stealing from our brothers. We're not. Nah, man. This truth, man. You gotta be upright, or else the Lord's gonna get you right. He'll get you. When I say that, he's gonna get you out of there, give you your walking papers. 2 Peter 1:4, it says, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. Right? We escaped the corruption, man. That entanglement over there. That you get the glitz, the cars, the women, the clothes, the glitz and the glamour, the fame. We know that everybody, even Jeff Bezos, the richest people in the world, get divorced. They go through turmoil. And they're the richest, and they still gotta, like, you can keep that. Okay, how about Shimei What? You want our kids are gonna be playing with serpents, the lions gonna be eating grass, our streets are gonna be paved with gold. I'll take that, man. They are, man. They over here, your wife is committing adultery, taking half of your stuff, something that you built that she didn't. Man. And you want to be here, man, but just getting back to the point. It's vexing, you know. And they wave that flag, and as far as us, when I say flag, it's like they wave that stuff in our face, like they out here in skirts or just saying the utmost rudest things, man. But they don't know they're marking themselves for death. Psalms 119 verse 30. Well, let me start at the top, because this is Psalms 119 verse 1. It says, "Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and that seek him with the whole heart." Right? With this plague, and that's devotion, or being devoted with the whole heart, man. It's as if you don't hate your mother, your wife, your brother, your sister. You're not worthy, man. And when it says hate, it's basically saying hate the will of them, because their will is to do their own will, right? They're not trying to do the will of the Heavenly Father, right? Trying to do that's what the scriptures say. A child that's left to themselves will become willful. They're gonna be doing their own will. Every spirit that tells them something to do, they're gonna do that. Versus like this, being devoted to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You have your high holy days. You got your Sabbaths. You know what I'm saying? That's a high virtue. That's a high standard of living right there. You know. And sometimes we might cook on the Sabbath. Things happen. Brothers got kids and whatnot. Jake sometimes slip up and don't prepare for the Sabbath. Right? But we live in hell and stuff like that. But the thing about it is like we're constantly fighting and trying to please the Lord, because we fear. We don't want to taste that fiery stuff, man, because we see what happens to niggas get ninjas or whatever, man, getting blasted in the middle of the street because they're devoted to wickedness. They that do no iniquity, they walk in his way. Right? Because we do this work, right? We're able to still clean our garments. So when we're able to stand in front of Yahweh Shai when he comes back, because we work towards like washing our garments to make sure we're clean and we're presentable when Yahweh Shai comes back. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. Oh, that thy ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. All right, there's a lot to read on that, because I was just like, man, I could keep going, but I want to grab these points and get out of here. It's late. It says this is a song. I jumped down Psalm 119 verse 33. He teach me, O Lord, the ways of thy statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. And this truth, man, you gotta stick it out unto the end. All right. You're gonna be saved, Lord's will, and that's the thing about us. We want to be saved. We want to the courage to continue. A lot of dudes didn't have the courage to continue. They felt that shame, and they got weak and fell out. But what? We always constantly praying to keep giving us strength, understanding, and faith. Right? You can never have enough understanding and faith. It said, verse 34, give me understanding that I shall keep thy law. Yeah, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to conchiviousness, Salakia. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in thy way. You know what? We want, hey, we're begging for that. Establish thy word unto thy servant, who is devoted to thy fear. Yeah, we fear the Lord, man. We're devoted. Hold up, let me see something real quick. There you go. Yeah, we're devoted. Oh, okay, of course. Nah, forget it. It's all good. But yeah, we're devoted to the, and then we don't want to. We fear the Lord, so our actions and paths are not towards going towards getting jacked up, like these 2/3 out here. Okay, right? And then look, yeah, because I was thinking about this too, right? Because we fear, right? Because the line of defense that we have is, let me read it first, then I'll explain it. It says, this is Isaiah 41 verse 14. It says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, Holy One of Israel, the Holy One of Israel. Yeah, worm. The first line of defense of a worm is to defecate. And if you think about our first line of defense, what against Esau, Edom, we ain't got no power against him, man. He got the sword, So what we gonna do, man? We gonna pray to the Lord that we be alright. This is Sirach 39 verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of Yahweh Shai, or the Most High, and is occupied in Salakia. I'll read it again. This is Sirach 39, or Ecclesiastes 39 verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and become occupied in prophecy. And right, we understand that what prophecy, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, right? We see these things that's happening, and one of the major things that just happened, Chevron basically just got dismissed. And basically what Chevron was to the federal government was, they were professionals as far as like regulating companies, as far as like putting too much pollution in the water and the air and stuff like that. And you see that not only just with that, now you're gonna basically, now the judges could rule, like if a company, like a new company comes out of nowhere, now they could just pretty much do whatever they want, and they could actually go against the EPA as far as like what they could do, and like and make new laws. And they'll basically be off the judge's decision and not a professional, But even though those professionals were wicked in Chevron, but it's just the matters just got even worse. I hope that made any sense, because I was looking it up, and I was like, dang, I understand it, but that thing runs deep, man. And these people are in trouble and don't even know it. But we're occupied in prophecy, because we know that Esau's gonna come down on us with having great wrath. And one of the ways he's gonna constantly pollute things, he's gonna stricken the food source and water source, just so you can go to him for the needs. And it's the scriptures say that we shall go to him for all want and need. Verse 2, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences, and be converse in dark parables. He shall serve among great men, prepare before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. And that's the thing, man. We're balanced men, and what we understand. And when you're devoted, you're gonna experience some things. And the more experience you get, the higher rank you get. What you get ahead and display wisdom and knowledge. So that's why when your mind is constantly meditating on these scriptures, you see that when you exercise these things, beautiful. When you exercise these things, you become better. But let me get this. This is Sirach 50. It's one of my favorites. Verse. I'm gonna start at 27. This is Sirach 50, verse 27. Jesus. I'll say Yahushua, the son of Sirach of Jerusalem, because Yahushua was a popular name in Jerusalem. So but you had only one Hamashiach. You understand? Yahushua, the son of Sirach of Jerusalem, had written in his book the instruction of understanding and knowledge, who out of his heart poured forth wisdom. Blessed is he that shall be exercised in these things, and he that layeth them up in his heart shall become wise. Right? And it's truth, man. You become wiser and wiser. I know, brothers. I know I'm not the only one, but people think that you're this great. We are great. You see the gifts of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua being displayed. You display those gifts of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua throughout the world. It says, for if he do them, he shall be strong in all things. For the light of the Lord leadeth him. You know what I'm saying? They understand that, there's something special about this guy, who giveth wisdom to the godly. Blessed be the name of the Lord forever. Aman, aman. You're gonna be strong in all things, man. Messing with this truth, because we're constantly dabbling in all these things, the politics, that court situation that I named when they overthrew Chevron. This is Wisdom of Solomon 8 verse 18. I think I said I was gonna start at 16. It's like, give me, yeah. This is Sirach. I was just like, man, I gotta read this, because when you are devoted, you start to understand. All right, because you get the sweetness, right? This truth, man. You're like, oh snap, we are the children of the Most High God, and this and that. You're gonna get the kingdom, but then you get the more of the understanding. It becomes better, right? But watch this. This is Wisdom of Solomon 8 verse 16. After I am come into my own house, I will repose myself with her, for her conversation have no bitterness, and to live with her have no sorrow, but mirth and joy. Yeah, a lot of times, man, you just accept that what you have, and don't like the want part is just you're gonna be wanting more and more. So that's why it says mortify your members. I was thinking about something earlier when I read that, but will you get what I'm trying to say? Is just like basically accept what you have now. Like you don't, the want is just gonna drive you crazy, man. Oh, give me no poverty, no riches. Just accept what you have, because you probably get something that you want, and then it's gonna probably hurt you in the long run. It says, verse 17. Now when I consider these things in myself and poured them in my heart, how that to be aligned unto wisdom is immortality. Yeah. Hey man, that's beautiful. Because we're looking to seek immortality, and if you understand the word mortal or mortality, or morto or martes, that means death, but meaning not. So like we're not gonna die, because what Yahweh Shai says is gonna give us everlasting life, so we're gonna live forever, that's what we're Salaki. That's what we're gunning for. That's only the word I can have right now. I'm a little fatigued. Salaki, please forgive me. And verse 18, and great pleasure it is to have her friendship, and in the works of her hands are infinite riches. You know, and that's the thing about us, man. When we come around certain individuals, and I could contest, I done worked with a few brothers now. I think about it, and people love brothers, man. You know, people love brothers, man. I'm thinking particularly into Monogon right now. You know what I'm saying? And keep on reading. And in the exercise of confidence with her, you know, I'll read that again, verse 18. And great pleasure it is to have her friendship, and in the works of her hands are infinite riches, and in the exercise of confidence with her prudence, and in taking with her a good report. I went about seeking how to take her to me, for I was a witty child and had a good spirit. Yea, rather be good, I came into the body undefiled. Nevertheless, when I prevailed, I could not. When I perceived Slaki, when I perceived, I could not otherwise obtain her, except Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gave her me, and that was a point of wisdom also to know whose gift she was. I prayed unto the Lord and besought him, and with my whole heart I said. Now, you know what I'm saying? I had to read that last part because I was like, when I read it all together, I was like, man, I gotta read it for whoever's listening. So with that, you know, I hope you was edified or motivated in the spirit. You know, got the cinder block feet. And I want to go praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Ashur Chavadash, the bonus of my apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to salutations to brothers out there in sincerity, pushing the word, sincerity, and truth, and shalom to the elect, the Harbor Karim. Shalom.